Hello everyone, ito na naman si JP at ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay paano gumawa ng sarili mong big data cluster, mapa-cloud man or mapa-on-premise or anything in between. So, ang gagamitin natin dito ay Apache Ambari, which is big data cluster management software. It's a top level Apache project. So, dito gagawa tayo, this would be a series, no? So, first na part ng series na to is gagawa tayo ng machines for the data cluster or for the cluster, and next is gagawa tayo ng isa-set up natin si Ambari. Then next is i-install natin yung mga components na kailangan natin. Next is maybe we'll secure it and then we'll see what else, or maybe we can demo using the big data cluster. So now, yung first part, for the first part ng series natin is mag-create tayo ng machines for our big data cluster. Now, syempre, kung gagawa ka ng cluster from the name itself, hindi lang yan isa. Kaya, pero there are terms like single node cluster, especially when you're just testing. For that, you don't do that in production unless you're hardcore. Okay, so we're going to create those VMs, those machines in Azure, but you can also do this if you're in premise or if you have data that you can't put into the cloud, for example. But it's easier for me to show you if nandito tayo sa cloud, so let's do that here. Actually, if you want to do it in the cloud, there's an easier solution. You can just use Azure HD Insight, which is a managed cluster in Azure for big data. If you don't want to think about too much about setting it up, para mag-set up ng big data cluster mo, ayaw mo ma-trouble with setting it up, you can just use HD Insight. But if you want more control, maybe you can do just this. You can install Apache Ambari on your VMs on the cloud. So, may lang tayo, balance lang. If gusto mo mas mabilis, tapos less hassle, HD Insight. But if you want more control, don't just manually install it yourself. In this case, we'll manually install it itself. Maybe in subsequent tutorials, let's see if we can check out HD Insight on Azure. So, in this case, gagawa na tayo ng machines natin. We're going to create, yes, we're going to create a Red Hat machine. Usually kasi they use, for the clusters, they usually use Red Hat or CentOS. But with regards to the other OS, in Ambari documentation, meron silang docs for example, if you're using Ubuntu or something, right? So in this case, we're going to use Red Hat 7.4, and we'll keep this as is. Virtual machine name Ambari master. Okay, we'll keep it like that and add should be fine. This should be fine. I'll manually close it myself. Networking, yeah, we're going to set it up later so we can use it. This should be fine. So this would be our master machine. Dito natin ilalagay yung Ambari itself. So for clusters, right, what you do, for example, if you're doing Spark jobs, i-distribute mo yung workload to the different machines in the cluster. Now, mangyayari is, so gagawin natin dito is may isang master tayo, then may isang slave-ish na machine which will contain the containers. So si Ambari master node, siya yung magma-manage ng cluster na yun. So in this case, may dalawa tayong nodes sa cluster natin. So this is the first one. This should be fine. We'll hit create, but we'll still have to change these in terms of networking para makapag-communicate yung dalawa. Okay, so while that's being set up, gawa pa ulit tayo ng isa pang VM, Red Hat. Oh no, not you. Yes. is, wait lang, Ambari, yes. Sorry, Red Hat, Red Hat, there we go. Same thing. Actually, you can automate this. Ambari, nope, node 1, yep, should be fine. Yes, same thing. Add disks. Yeah, that should be fine though. Yep, should be fine. And yep. Ayun, so then we're creating our node. Now, ano ba talaga yung process for installing Ambari? Search natin. Docs. Ambari docs. So if you'll notice, yung ano pa rin niya is nasa Cloudera. Yung documentation niya. Previously, it was being developed by Hortonworks. And if I recall correctly, nagkaroon ng merger Cloudera tapos Hortonworks. Now, yung documentation niya is nasa Cloudera na. Yun. So, i-open natin yung Apache Ambari installation. Yun. Yan. Termine, no, that should be fine. Yun. So, yung kailangan natin dito is itong preparing the environment. So, gagawin natin to lahat dun. But, first, gagawin natin yung mga resource na, i-modify natin yung mga resource natin. So, firstly, bigyan natin siya ng DNS name. Cool. So, running yung dalawang ano natin. Yeah, should be fine. Ambari master. Nangyari bes. Yun. So, sinasave na niya. Then, doon tayo sa other one. Go to resource. Dito. So, in this case, Ambari node 1 naman yung pangalan niya. Change natin. Static. Doon. There we go. So, what's next is, ano pang gagawin natin? We'll open up the ports na kailangan natin. So, we'll open up dito sa networking. So, yung gagawin ko, this case is i-open ko lahat ng port, which is not the best way of doing things, but if you're setting it up, that's fine. Then later on, you can just close everything out. Okay. So, I forgot the, 1496 yung max. So, make it super high priority. Allow all inbound. Let's call it that. Then, I should be fine. Gawa tayong outbound rule. So, port range is lahat. Oops. And 1496. Tapos, call it allow all outbound. Add. So this is just for a Ambari node. We're going to do the same for the master node. Dito, so we'll search again dito, network. So, yun nga. Yung ginagawa natin to open natin yung mga ports lahat. Para sa setup natin. 1496. Allow all inbound. Okay, setting it up. Tapos gawa pa tayong isa for lahat din. 1486. Allow all outbound. Yun. So we're allowing everything out from the master node. Now, papasok tayo dun sa, so kailangan natin i-set up tong mga to. So firstly, ito generate public and this private SSH keys on the embodied server host. So firstly, pag ganun, pupunta tayo sa embodied master. So meron na tayong URL na pwede natin gamitin. So gagawin natin is SSH papunta doon. Yes, going to open up another window. Hindi ako naka-hyper, weirdly enough. Ayun, so nakapasok na tayo. Now, dito naman sa other side, i-open natin yung embodied node 1. Should be the same. Oops. SH. Pero in this case, node 1. There we go. So papasok tayo. Now, nandito na tayo sa master. Tapos dito ko-connect lang tayo. Yun, tapos dito to sa baba. Yep, should be fine. Now, right. So anong gagawin natin? Kailangan natin mag-set up ng password SSH. So mangyayari dito is kailangan makapag-communicate yung dalawang node, yung master tapos yung node, yung slave node natin, para smooth yung installation natin. So hindi kailangan mag-type ng password pag nag-SSH papasok or copying files. Hindi na kailangan. So kailangan natin mag-set up ng password SSH para hindi na tayo nagta-type ng passwords. So ito gagawa natin. Should be fine. So meron na siya. So yung gagawin natin is kailangan natin i-add tong i-add tong yung public sa authorized keys ng target host natin. So yung gagawin natin is open natin to and saan ba yan? Should be SSH ID. I think ito yung yung public pala. rsa.pub. Medyo na kakalimutan. So copy natin to. Tapos punta tayo dun sa wala pa to, kailangan natin gawan kasi doon natin ilalagay sa SSH na folder. Yan. So yung laman nito is yan. So i-open natin sa authorized keys, tapos ipipaste natin sa loob yung sa embodied master. Ayun. Right. Actually, we don't actually need to do this. Pero sige, gawin natin. So, to test this out, kailangan natin yung copy muna natin to para makapag-SSH tayo dun sa node na hindi humingi ng password. So let's test that out. Node 1, pasok pa tayo. Yun, hindi siya nangailangan ng password at nakapasok tayo sa node 1. So great, so gumana yung password SSH natin. Next, okay, these are the easier steps. Kailangan natin ng NTP, tapos kailangan natin i-enable yung NTP. Right. Now, yep. I-install natin both. Right. So, kailangan root tayo. Kalimutan ko. Yun, sudo dash I. So NTP is parang a server that keeps track of time. It syncs it up to a timekeeping server. I can't remember the complete term for it. Pero it lends itself to a lot of functions dito sa big data cluster, especially with security. Kasi if for example, out of sync yung mga NTPD servers mo, hindi mag-work yung security. But we'll talk about that at a later time. Ayun. So we're now installing NTPD. Actually, you can actually just do without this, pero if we're going to be dealing with security later. So, kailangan natin to. Pag na-install na sila, we're going to do a check, tapos i-enable natin yung server, and we're going to start it. Ayun. So, but it's still installing. Let's wait for it. It should be fast. Microsoft Internet, super damn fast. Should not be a problem. There we go. Matatapos na siya sa master. Yep, it's done here. So check natin if nag-exist. Disabled siya. System. Cattle. Enable. NTPD. Yep. So mangyari nito pag i-enable natin siya when the VM starts up, i-start din niya yung NTPD na service natin. Okay. So, and then after that, we're going to run. Actually, either would work. You could use systemctl or service para ma-start yung NTPD server. And either way should be fine. And for master, install na si NTPD. Hinintay pa natin yung sa node. It's taking a while. It should be fast though. Now, right, so after that, we'll go with the other things. Edit the host file. In this case naman, let's see. Let's copy a bunch of the other stuff. Copy ko na lang diretso from here. Oh no. Okay. Ayun. So, i-open natin si hosts file. So, isa sa mga important things when dealing with the clusters is kailangan dapat nahanap nila yung isa't isa. So, you have to set it up properly. So, kukunin natin yung paste muna natin to. And then, we can put it as a start. Copy natin yung mga to. Yan. Okay. So, and then, just copy this. Papalitan natin itong Yep. Just to be sure, making sure. And, kailangan natin pati yung for node 1. Node 1. Yes, ito din. Okay, so pero papalitan natin to. Dapat node 1. Node 1. Pero 5 lang pala. Yun lang yung difference. Okay. So this should be it. Something's wrong dito. Let's do it again. Yum install -y ntpd. I was forced out. That's weird. Wonder why. Okay. Do it again. I need to be root -i yum install -y tpd. Ayun. So kung ganito, right? Meron dito. Mali. Di pala. Vim over Vim, pero that's weird. NTPD. NTP. That's weird. Okay. Sige. So that should be installed. Already installed. Let's see, hosts. Same yung ilalagay natin dito. Lalagay natin sila. There we go. Save it. So, tatlong network related na files yung gagalawin natin. Next is for host name. For this naman, kailangan natin wait lang, kakopyahin ko to. Kasi ito yung hostname dito. Kasi check natin yung hostname ngayon. Ito yung hostname niya. Well, yung FQDN niya is that. We don't want that. So, we're going to set it manually. Hostname para pag mag-hostname tayo. Yan, para nahanap siya. Same with this one. Host name. Oops. Pero papalitan natin is oh boy. Hindi. Sorry. Binalik ko lang. Oh, stupid. Yun. Master. So, yun na yung host name niya. Last one is edit the network configuration file. Ito. Natin yan. So, dadagdag natin is host name. Tapos, copy lang natin to. Pero, master to. Oops. Tapos, same dito. Let's see, sysconfig network. Host name should be it. Ayun. Okay, next is disable natin yung firewall. Ayun. Itong dalawa. Well, this is just for setup. You can put this back up again if you're done. Especially if you're connecting to your nodes na, right? And then we'll disable na Linux, which is a security feature. Pero check muna natin yung mask baka. Yeah, okay na. That should be okay na. Yep, it's okay for both, right? Now, after this, kailangan nating set up yung repository. But in this, okay, so yun yung difference. If you're doing this in an on-premise environment, if on-premise ka, tapos wala dong internet, because you can't legally do that for some reason, so kailangan mo ng local repository. Pero in this case, di na tayo mag-setup ng local repository kasi we're directly connected to the internet. So basically, yung gagawin mo dito, if gagawa ka ng local repositories, i-download mo yung tar which contains lahat ng installers, yung mga RPMs, well, depende sa ginagamit mo. And then, i-host mo sila. Using whatever server you want. You can maybe Nginx or Apache server para ma-access mo sila locally. So, i-download mo sila somewhere na may internet, then ipupush mo sila dun sa environment na walang internet. Okay? So, but we're not gonna do that kasi rekta tayo connected sa internet, so that saves us time. So, by this, na fully setup na natin yung machines natin for setup for Ambari. Okay, so meron na tayong dalawang nodes na setup, ready to go para i-install yung Ambari. Now, this ends our part 1. See you all sa part 2.